Hi, Ariella. How are you doing? I got a couple Christmas books that I'm going to read one of them to you here, okay? It's called The Littlest Christmas Tree. Look at how cute is that? It's a little tree. The star on the top. And it looks like a little family of mice, and some presents. That is so pretty. So let's see what this book's like. I hope it's good. I haven't read it yet. This is my first time. So here's the first picture. Look there's a whole city. And this is the main street, and there's a Christmas tree lot. That's where they buy Christmas trees, in a little car, some little animals. Look how fun. It was December 20th, only 5 days until Christmas. And the littlest tree was at the Christmas tree stand on Main Street. So the little tree is right in here. Oh, look at all those pretty trees. And a squirrel. He's putting the stand on the tree, I think. There were all kinds of evergreen trees at the stand. Spruce, firs, pines. The trees were all different sizes and shapes. Thin, tall, fat, short, but the littlest tree was certainly the smallest. He's the very smallest. Little tree. He's cute though, huh? Oh, look at that. It's a family of mice and some tree and some presents and a star. The little tree had a big wish. I wish that someone would take me home this Christmas and make me beautiful with decorations. Then everyone would gather around me and sing their favorite Christmas carol. Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are thy branches. I can't wait to be a Christmas tree, said the little tree. Here's the little tree without any decorations, just a little tree. There's a family of foxes. Look at how fun is that? They're looking at trees. They want to buy a Christmas tree. Oh, that beautiful winter day when the sky was bright blue and there wasn't a cloud to be seen. Gabrielle and Simone came to the Christmas tree stand with their mom and dad. So there's Gabrielle, she's little, like a baby. And there's Simone. Oh, you know what? I got the names wrong. This is Gabriel, and that's Simone. Got it. Oops. Oh, I want this one, cried Gabriel, running right up to the biggest fir tree. Gabriel wanted the big one. Simone said, twee, twee, because she can't talk very good yet. See, said Gabriel, Simone wants this one too. Oh, no, said Mom. This one is too tall. We would need to put a hole in our ceiling for it to fit. The big tree isn't going to fit in their house. Here they're measuring and looking at the trees. Look how fun. When the littlest tree heard this, it thought, oh, maybe they'll want me to be their Christmas tree if the fir tree is too big. I could easily fit in their house because I'm little. But the family looked at all the other trees and didn't even glance at the littlest tree. They studied and measured each one until they found a perfect tree. They didn't pick the little one. Oh, look at Simone and Gabriel are dancing. The little foxes, how cute. Okay. These must be beavers, I think. Squirrels? Maybe they're squirrels. Here's the family of squirrels. They were going to look for a Christmas tree too now. Early the next morning, when there was still some frost on the trees, an old man and woman walked by the stand. The littlest tree stood up as tall as it could and shook out its needles and tried to look its very best. As they looked at the littlest tree, the old man said, "This one is small enough for us to carry home ourselves." "Isn't it sweet?" said the old woman. But just then they noticed the biggest tree standing up tall and said, "What a beautiful tree that big tree is. This tree must be older than you and me combined. And they asked the man at the stand to carry it to their house. So they didn't buy the little tree. They liked the biggest tree. Oh my gosh, now it's a family of bunnies. How cute is that? The next day was freezing cold, and all the tree's branches were blowing in the wind. Twin brothers came to the stand with their grandma and grandpa. "Let's pick a tree quickly, it's freezing," said Grandpa. "Then we can go have some hot chocolate and warm up." They chose a tall, skinny tree and ran shivering to their car. There's the twins, two little bunnies, and there's Grandma and Grandpa. Oh, a whole bunch of people are looking for their Christmas tree at the Christmas tree lot now. Look at, oh, what a pretty picture. All the next day, people came to the stand to find their perfect Christmas tree. Many people looked at the littlest tree and said it was cute, but no one took it home. Finally, Christmas Eve came. The littlest tree thought, "Oh dear, tomorrow is Christmas, and I so want to be a Christmas tree. If no one chooses me today, then my wish will never come true." The littlest tree opened its branches as wide as possible and tried to be seen. Here's the littlest Christmas tree. He wanted someone to take him home, because then they would decorate him, put ornaments on him, and he would be a Christmas tree. And that was his biggest wish. Oh my goodness, here's some raccoons. Look at the raccoons. And there's some more pictures of animals. Very few people came to the stand that day. Most people were home baking cookies, wrapping presents, and decorating their Christmas tree. Look at their decorating. They're putting the ornaments on the tree. But not the littlest tree. He's still at the Christmas tree lot. The littlest tree tried singing to cheer itself up. "On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree." "I'm not a pear tree, and I'm not a Christmas tree yet either," said the poor little tree. "No ornaments." Oh, look at the snow's coming, and it's night. It's snowing in the village, and it's snowing on the little Christmas tree, the littlest Christmas tree. There were hardly any trees left, and the sky was getting dark quickly. Soon the street lights came on, a few snowflakes began to fall, and started to stick on the little the little tree's branches. The littlest tree felt quite beautiful with the snowflakes decorating it. A little icicle formed on one of the branches, and the little tree began to cry. The little tree was all by himself. He was lonely. Oh, and here's the squirrel with the Christmas tree lot. He was the one that was taking care of all the Christmas trees. The man was getting ready to close up the stand for the night. He wanted to get home to celebrate Christmas Eve with his family. He still had a lot of presents to wrap. As he was leaving, he glanced at the littlest tree. He picked it up and put it under his arm. Look, he's gonna take it. Where is he taking me? The little tree wondered. He goes, "Oh, what's he gonna do with me? He picked me up." Oh, look at, he brought him to his house. He walked in the door and he brought the littlest tree to his house. They walked for what seemed like forever and then suddenly stopped. The man carried the littlest tree inside, where it was warm and smelled of yummy things. The littlest tree looked around and thought, "Oh, this must be a home." And look at the squirrel. The squirrel has a family. A little boy and a woman ran up to the man and kissed him. "Merry Christmas," they cried. When the man handed the littlest tree to the boy, "I thought this was the perfect tree for you, Nathan. You can put it in your room and you can have your very own Christmas tree." He gave it to his son, to his little boy. He said it can be your very own Christmas tree. Well, that's pretty special. Look at Nathan. Nathan the squirrel. He's putting the Christmas tree in his room. And here they're making decorations for the tree. They're stringing popcorn and stringing cranberries. Nathan took the littlest tree into his bedroom and found the perfect place for it to stand. The littlest tree stood up as tall as it could be. Nathan's mom and dad cooked popcorn and helped. Nathan strung the popcorn with cranberries to make garlands. They cut out snowflakes and stars from white paper, and they made a big star with silver foil for the topmost branch. So they made all kinds of decorations for the littlest tree, I bet. I bet it is. Oh, look it. They decorated it. They strung tiny twinkling lights on the littlest tree, and Nathan decorated it with everything they had made. He even put presents under the tree. The littlest tree was so excited it felt 10 feet tall. Look at, they made it so pretty. Oh, what a perfect Christmas tree, said Nathan. They all gathered around the littlest tree and sang, "Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are thy branches." The littlest tree got to be a Christmas tree after all. Isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh. There he is. There's the littlest tree. And there's Nathan asleep in his bed. The littlest tree said, "I am now a Christmas tree. Yay!" And it was the loveliest and happiest Christmas tree in the whole world that Christmas, when all its wishes came true. Oh, that was a really good story. I like that story. That was really good. I hope you liked it, Ariella. Take care, ciao, ciao.